Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video here with the Wolfpack Customs. And today I got my Solo figures from Solo, a Star Wars story, featuring 4 figures from the film, including of course Han Solo at front, and then to his side is Lando Calrissian, Chewbacca, and Qi'ra on the end there. And straightforward, these are just the main 4 figures that I plan to do for the movie. I do plan to do perhaps the Range Trooper or the Min-Man Trooper at some point in the future to add to these, because I think those 2 troopers at least do look pretty cool. Maybe a few other characters in the film after I watch it, I am not sure, but there's a high chance that I'll be doing at least 2 more figures for Solo, just because I like their design overall. But without further ado, this is gonna be a quick video, and I hope you guys enjoy. If you haven't, subscribe, like, and comment telling me your opinion on these figures. So let's get right into the close-ups. First off, I'm gonna be showing, of course, Han Solo, and this is probably my favorite figure from all 4, maybe because I spent the most time on him, making sure everything was on spot and how I wanted it to be. I pretty much took Lego's concept and make it my own with some upgrades of just stuff that I thought would be cool, like the belt and the shirt and the jacket and the brick arms gun there, which is slightly modified from the nozzle, and that's pretty much it. 3-dimensional jacket, as you can probably tell, 3-dimensional belt and buckle and strap on the leg, and a holster right there. And that's the back of the jacket, and I did use the but the classic Han Solo head, which is now being used on current Han Solos from the original trilogy sets, and his hairpiece from those sets as well. And of course he does have with the double-sided head, but I like using his more serious expression, more neutral and whatnot. Some other details as well, and that's such as in the jacket here, that badge, whatever that is. And just now I am realizing that I forgot to paint on a pouch that he has on his shoulder. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll probably just post a story about that and just do a close-up of that, and yeah, but no big deal, I think. So yeah, that's Han Solo. So yeah. Next up we have the big furry Wookiee, Chewbacca. And you can probably tell I did use the Lego official Chewbacca figure, not the Solo movie figure, but instead the original, or more like the second ever version of Chewbacca. The I think it was like the version of a couple years ago, the Force Awakens version, if you will. But I modified it in many ways. One of them being there we go. One of them being adding some bulk onto the top of the head and slightly sanding it down, because I think the Lego one is fine, but it just doesn't capture Chewbacca's look that well. So what I did was sand off some of the very top of the head. As you can probably tell, it's not that noticeable, so it's fine if you can't. But I also sculpted on bigger eyebrows and a little bit more I don't know, hair onto the sides of the head here and here. It's not that much noticeable, but I think the extra volume helps a lot to capture Chewbacca's look a little bit more. Of course, you can probably tell that I repainted the entire figure, the entire Chewbacca head / torso piece, and the arms and legs, both using a medium and dark brown color, mashing them together to make a more Chewbacca-ish look. I also used an aerolite rifle here with a couple things sculpted and add-ons. For example, the pump that the rifle has is fully sculpted by me right here. This is actually a Shore Trooper rifle, but I think it looked a lot like the rifle that Chewbacca has, so I did that. I repainted it in black. And then for the bandoliers, I also sculpted the bandoliers from scratch. I did the belts, I did the extra belt here, sculpted that, and then I added each individual canister from I think it's a paper clip It was kind of hard to cut, so some of them are not the nicest cuts. It's literally metal, and all I had was some pliers, so it's not the cleanest cuts ever, but I think it works, and I like it. It's fine. This time around, I did paint on the toes that I did not paint for my The Last Jedi Chewbacca, and that's an upgrade. That's the back, and also I sculpted on this little side back onto the front, not on the side. So yeah, that's Chewbacca for you. And here we have Lando Calrissian in his new yellowish and black outfit from Solo. This video was pretty interesting to make, especially with the cape and the scarf thing. I would not take it apart because it's just a little bit hard to take apart. I did not use the official Lando from the Solo movie head. I did use the original trilogy Lando head that is being used currently on current sets, and I just painted on the goatee, the beard and whatnot, so make it look a little bit like this movie's Lando. For the cape, I used a vinyl, I don't know, that plasticky material that some people use for capes, and that I glued on a second cape of blue onto the back of the, I guess it would be the inside of the black cape. So it looks like there's two layers, and you can kind of, they're kind of separated, but they are glued on the back top portion. I also added the collar with the same plasticky material as the cape, and I think it looks pretty awesome. The scarf is fabric, all painted with black and white details. The shirt, closer look at the shirt is on my Instagram. It's kind of hard to remove the scarf without actually removing it, but there's some cloth wrinkles there. The belt is also three-dimensional. It goes around the entire figure. The weapon is a Clone Army Custom Scout pistol in a silver variation. So that was only like $1. I took it. I added an extension to the barrel here because I think I saw him with a longer blaster. At least the barrel was longer than the pistol. So I added that. I'm not sure if that's actually accurate, but I wanted to do something new, and I added some black details here and there. And then for the arms, I added these sleeve pop-ups. I don't know what you would call them. But anywho's, that's Lando for you guys. Next up is Qi'ra, and straightforward character. Three-dimensional jacket, three-dimensional skirt, three-dimensional belt that wraps around her entire body. Everything wraps around her entire body and is glued onto place. As you can tell, most of the detail is on the front of the jacket, as you can probably tell by now. And the belt has some metal for the buckle, a few details, some highlights and whatnot, some minor details on the back, some details on the arms. And the gun was a cut-up FET pistol from Clone Army Customs. The barrels are two Lego antenna pieces cut up and glued and painted onto the handle of the pistol from Clone Army Customs. And that's pretty much it for Qi'ra, honestly, because there's nothing much to say. Maybe I'll do the cape that she's seen wearing in some of the scenes in the trailers. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Qi'ra. So without further ado, let's go ahead and wrap this up. So that pretty much wraps it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys feel inspired to make your own Solo figures. I honestly was pretty happy with the progress on every one of these. I made Solo like almost a month ago, maybe like 3 weeks ago from now, and then I just stopped doing figures altogether. If you follow me on Instagram, you would know, because I've been through some pretty hardships in my life, so I just stopped making customs for a while. Then I just decided to sit down and finish Lando, Chewbacca, and Qi'ra. And well, here I am, and I hope to continue to make more figures. Life's been just pretty hard, and sometimes you cannot help but slow down on what you do. So I'm gonna try and do more content as much as I possibly can. And other than that, for the rest of the year, I plan to do a few other showcases, at least 3 more, which would be a Star Wars: The Clone Wars 10th year anniversary showcase featuring all the main characters from the Clone Wars. That's gonna happen. I just don't know when. And then I plan to do at least one more Star Wars: The Republic character. I will not reveal which character it is right now. And then Ant-Man and the Wasp coming in July, I think it was. I can't remember. But that'll happen, and then for the rest of the year, I'll probably just do other figures that I wanted to do in the past. And it's just I haven't planned it well. But there will be more content in due time. I cannot promise release dates anymore as much as I would want to, but I will try my best. I just do not guarantee everything will be on date. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you if you stayed to this point in the video. And if you haven't, subscribe, like, comment, and stay tuned for more custom figures. And I'll see you guys later. May the Force be with you.